Richard, Leeds Rhinos up next in pre-season. What sort of tests are you expecting from them this weekend?
Probably a similar one to what to Hull. They're a very quick outfit. So again, we know we've got some massive improvements in that ruck area where we need to be better. We let Hull play far too quick, and it caused us a lot of problems. So again, we'll do a lot of work this leading into this game in and around there. Because like I say, if Leeds get the foot in the door, they're a hard team to stop.
Can you sometimes learn more from a result like that against Hull FC than you do from winning a game at times?
You can do, yeah. We know that we need to be, and where we're at, you know, they're 10 weeks into their pre-season programme, we're 4 weeks in, and you can see the difference. They look quicker, stronger, a lot more organised. We haven't done a lot of ball in hand really. We've been looking at around the ruck. So at weekend, especially looking at that first 20, because there's no real excuse in that first 20 for the performance of some of the boys. And
across the next two games, of course, then we're straight into the league season. Are you looking for people to put themselves in the frame for that first league game?
Yeah, certainly. Our middles, especially ones that are going to start, are still sure on me starting two middles, so that's up for grabs as long as bench spots. So yeah, there is a lot to play for.
Given how big that first game is in the league season, Newcastle away, obviously they're tipped to be up there at the end of the season. How much of an incentive is it to the boys to make sure they're in that starting 17 come the first game of the season?
I think everyone wants to be in it, you know, and everyone's striving for that. We obviously got that link with Hull with some dual red, so looking at them on their side, we've got some players that we can use to help strengthen us. That you know, their performances at weekend were outstanding. So for me, in looking at both sides of each team, we'll be fairly strong.
Yeah, looking at that game, the likes of Harris and players like that who dictated the game for a long part of it, are players who we had here last season and could well have this season. So like you said, it depends which way you look at it really.
Yeah, it certainly is. But like I said, they're a lot further on than what we are in our pre-season programme. Some of the boys got some minutes into them that probably I wasn't aiming to do, but it'll only benefit them in the long run. I think Big Connor did 60-65 minutes, which he's a 18-20 minute man at best at times. So it's great to see that he can get through that. I'm not saying everything he did was quality, but he was mentally, he's there. It got some big minutes into him, and like I say, heading into the start of the season, it's like I say, only beneficial.
And of course, the game this weekend is part of the Kyle Kesick's 12-month testimonial granted to him by the RFL. How much does he deserve that, given what he's given to the club?
Yeah, no, he's one of them that wears his heart on his sleeves. You know what you're getting from him every week. He plays at 100 mile an hour. He plays with intensity. He's a hard worker, and you know, he's been loyal to the club. He's been here for the full 10 years. So he's. You know, he is one of them that has done his time at a club and fully deserves what the RFL have granted him.
He's got a few guest players as well, someone you've played with before, Cookie, in the house, and it would be good for you to see what he's got in the locker.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be alright. I'm looking forward to it. You know, I told him he's just playing a full 80, but he said he's not rocking up till half time. So no, it'd be good to see him all out there, and it's great that they're doing it for Kessie. You know, I think he's got a few players from the promotion team that he played in 2012. So yeah, I'm sure he's looking forward to having another hit out with them boys, and we can have a look at them.